Hello and welcome. It's marvellous to have your company. I am surrounded by beautiful fabrics. These are all gorgeous. We are talking Fabric Freedom. It's your one-day special and we are talking Oriental. And we've got our lovely Hayley right over there. Hello.
Hi, right over there.
Hi.
Just picking some plastic up.
Busy away.
Yes.
Busy away.
I am.
Oh, Hayley. Now,
Yes.
Fabric Freedom, we've had quite a few different collections from Fabric Freedom now.
They always bring us completely beautiful fabrics, and this time we did a one-day special. I think it was back in April time. It was just at the start of lockdown, where we had some of these fantastic kind of Oriental themed fabrics, and they've brought us even more this time.
Amazing.
And even more beautiful ones.
They are stunning.
They are.
I mean, the stuff that's behind you, the beautiful quilt over there, I mean, they look fantastic.
This one, shall I shuffle a little?
Yeah,
there
have
you
a
go.
little shuffle. Doesn't that look gorgeous?
These are made with, they're all cottons, and they've all got a huge amount of just absolutely stunningly beautiful foiling on them.
Yeah.
And what they've done this time, because the original quilts that I made, which is this one here and the one that's hanging up over there, what I did was I accidentally teamed up the Oriental fabrics with some of the, they've got like a shimmer foil fabric, which feels super soft, feels just like cotton, but actually has a coating on the top, which adds a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of glitter. Yeah. Doesn't shed, so it's absolutely perfect for this. But I'd teamed them up with it accidentally. So for this one-day special, that's what they've done. They've taken 5 of your Oriental prints and then added 2 of your shimmer foils as well.
Amazing.
So you've got that mixture already there, and any of these just add a black. And it's absolutely stunning, because there's one that's over behind me on this side that's got that little bit of black in, the red one that's got a little bit of just black sashing in between, and they're just huge panels cut out. They look
absolutely phenomenal.
And that's a very simple quilt to make, because I'm scared to move now in case I get caught. Leaning further over.
That is gorgeous.
That's a very, very simple one to make. It's very straightforward. You just kind of pick your panel size and then make miles and miles of sashing.
That looks so striking. Like you said, the black with any of these.
The thing is, the fabrics are so good and the patterns are so good. You kind of have to give them that room to kind of breathe. And especially with this little one where we've combined all the patterns next to each other, you've got to put that plain border on. You've got to put that white or black, and then the plain, well, I'm saying plain, but it's got that glitter foil on it. Just to allow those patterns just a little bit of space to breathe.
Oh, I love these. Love them. Right, let's show you the actual fabric. So, just as our Hayley said, you've got, now I will talk, we've got, 4 options here. 3 options with a capital H, yes, options. 3 options, very posh, don't you know? So your first one, I mean, look at these, your cream and your gold, stunning. So as our Hayley was saying, first of all, you've got those shimmers. So one's like a white with a silver, and one's almost
it's like an ivory creamy colour, isn't it? There is a sample of a bag in one of those colours, which I had about 30 seconds before I went to wear, and I'm not sure where I've
You'll never see that again, babes.
No.
That'll be someone dead.
I'll try and find it for you, because that one shows off those fabrics.
You go and have a rummage while I show them this. Because look, I'm going to show you straight away just one piece of this fabric, so you can have a little look at the actual size of this. So, so all the fabrics, Hayley, are they the same sizes?
They're all the quilting weight cotton, and they're all 54-inch width. Now, the only ones that I think are not 54 inches wide are the shimmer foils. I think they're a standard quilting 44.
Right way round it up. Oh no,
that's
I was the right way round.
It's sparkly, you can tell, because it's sparkly.
Of course you can. Look at the foiling. Look at that. These are just beautiful. These are just beautiful. You've got a lot of fabric. With one of these one-day specials, you could create something huge.
Yeah, you could. Even if you're just using the half meters. The bag that you've got, which you found, hooray!
Hooray! I'll show you that in a sec.
Doesn't even come out of half a metre. It's less than half a metre. You can probably get both the panels for the outside, if you're careful, out of a half of one of those pieces of fabric, because they are 54 inches wide, and that is a little reversible Japanese knot bag.
And look, so you've got a beautiful, oh, that's so nice. Okay, let me take you through these fabrics. So the first one is cream and gold. So you've got the beautiful birds. You've got the flowers. I mean, all of these have got that incredible foiling. Have a look at that. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. See, all of these need to be seen so clearly because they're so beautiful. The cranes are exquisite. Look at the other crane. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so that's the first one, and it is getting busy. Are you going to choose? That's the beautiful cream one. I knew I'd end up. Then we've got...
30 seconds
yeah,
earlier.
Yeah, I am going to put my shoes back on and then I can reach. Now I've realised that, yeah, I'm not going to be able to rummage if I can't reach. Come on, kid, add your few inches, roll your sleeves up, in we go. So then we've got our beautiful reds. So it's a roll your sleeves up job, is this. Look at that. Again, oh, the red is just divine. It's the richness of the colours, isn't it?
And you've got quite a lot of different reds in there, so you can absolutely use them in their own right, because you've got some really bright kind of fire engine reds in there, but then you've also got some kind of ones that go right into the wines and the burgundies, and then that one's got a mixture of all of them in. Yeah. So this is why the one that we showed you before, I kind of just picked 3 out of that one where I did the big panels and edged it with the black. Yes. I just picked 3 out and put those together. Oh. But if you want to use, you know, all of them together, like in the blue example, where there's a much bigger mixture between the blues. You go right from navy into the cobalt blues, into the royal blues, and into the really light blues as well. You can do that as well.
It's funny because normally really highly patterned fabrics, they don't match. You know, it looks too much, but with these, it absolutely works.
Because it's got that oriental theme to all of it. That's why you're going to get it to work.
Oh man, I think I don't know my favourite. Then the navy.
No, not favourite and favourite.
Favourite. I've got they're all my favourites. That can't be, can it? I love this though. Look at that. That is so rich. Look at those colours. And the patterns are just divine. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, as Hayley said, that shimmery fabric works so well with it. Absolutely no shedding. It's got a beautiful sort of feel to it.
It just feels the same as a normal quilting cotton. There's no crispiness to it at all. Because sometimes when you get your foils and your glitters on fabrics, they can feel a little bit stiff, a little bit crispy, and these don't have that at all. They're beautifully soft, but they are a quilting weight. I would say, you know, heavier than your poplin there, so they are a good weight cotton for most of your projects.
They're stunning. Absolutely stunning. Have a look at the cushion that's been made with them, and again, that is with that beautiful shimmery fabric, and then the edging, but mixing the colours up, so mixing the different tones. I mean, that looks so effective, and that would not take much of the pattern fabric whatsoever. You're going to get tons out of just one of these one-day specials. If you're doing that
kind of cathedral window thing, then you're going to get tons, and we've got some circular templates on the show to help you if that was what you wanted to go for.
Love it, love it. Okay, so you're getting, so they're all half-metre pieces. They're absolutely stunning. I don't know you're going to choose. I would literally want them all. So your choices. You've got, obviously, the navy. You've then got the reds, and then the beautiful creams. Only $38.45. You're saving £14. Remember, this is a time-limited or stock-limited offer. The navy is in the lead currently, but only just. I don't know how you're choosing. They're stunning. 208-276 is your item number. Now, we do have happy hours. It's really important I mention them right at the beginning of the hour because obviously, as the name suggests, only available for this hour. If you do want your happy hour deals, the details are zooming in. We're going to show the pictures. So what you've got is your wonderful happy hour deals saving £21. Now you've got 3 of these, 100% of your cotton poplin, and only $11.99. And they are, again, 1 metre pieces, so big. That's your first one, 365455, your item number there. The next one, look at the colour on that. That is a wow, isn't it? It's quite retro, that looked cool in a skirt. Only a tenner for 3 of those. That's mad. Saving $22.98, 341635, and then finally,
the only thing I do need to remind you of on these ones is because these are from Perfect Occasions rather than Fabric Freedom.
Yep.
These are all pre-cut, so if you do order these in multiples, you won't get them as continuous pieces, whereas everything on the show, even the one-day special that's from Fabric Freedom, that will come as a continuous piece.
Amazing.
And there's also a typo on that one. It should be 1 metre by 112.
Amazing.
Not 110. Okay. That's just a random amount.
That's a really random amount. That should be 1 metre by 112.
Yep.
That's what that should read. £14.97, saving £16 there. 359 696 is your item number. Only available for the hour. Right, we've got more choices for you. And again, like with these, I mean, when you look at these, the prints are divine.
Yeah, the prints are absolutely stunning, and these are ones that we've done in kind of collections. Is it pick and mix on these, or are these individual meters?
You're just choosing
individual
one.
meters. Okay.
So meters worth of fabric, yeah, you just choose one.
I thought they were halves, you see, but these are full meters. And if you're wanting to do bigger projects, then these are perfect for that, because as I said, if it's cut by Fabric Freedom, it's cut as a continuous piece. So if you wanted, I mean, that Blue Waves one I think is beautiful.
Yeah, I do. I think they're all really beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And these, lots of the patterns, they'll match beautifully with some of the one-day special.
Yes, you could team them up with the one-day specials, absolutely. So you've got the waves, and then you've got the peacocks.
Look at the peacocks.
And the cranes. So that's peacocks on that one.
Peacocks are absolutely amazing.
And you've got them in the light pink,
one.
the light blue, and then there's like a light creamy coloured one as well.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so they're the beautiful peacocks, the cranes.
And then you've got the cranes.
See, so the cranes will match with the cranes.
So that brown one at the bottom there, or the kind of, I'm saying brown.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it sound that attractive, does it?
No,
that kind of coffee coloured one at the bottom there. That's the one that we put on the bag that you had at the beginning there.
So that'll match your one-day special beautifully. I love that black one. That's amazing, the blacks and greys, because the gold really pops on there.
Yeah.
And then look at the cream one. That matches your one-day special. Amazing. And then look at the navy blue.
So you kind of get large cranes and small cranes in there, so you can see there.
That's stunning, absolutely stunning. So meter pieces, £14.99. Remember, you're choosing one of these. Next.
Now, purple is quite an unusual colour to get in kind of Oriental fabrics. You see a lot of red, you see a lot of black, you see a lot of the navy blue, but the purple's quite an unusual colour to get in that.
And it works so well.
Yeah.
The cherry blossom is just stunning though, isn't it? Look at that.
So that one is in a navy colour with the cherry blossom on.
Yeah.
And then you've got another one, again, navy-ish background, but you've just got a bit more subtle with the colours of the flowers, just light pink, and that gold still running through all of these. Every single one that we've shown you has foiling on.
Yeah. And that foiling, it's beautifully done. So that's your gorgeous cherry blossom. And then last but not least, now, just look at that print.
So this is a brand new print for them as well, actually. And again, that purple, which is so unusual to see.
That is so nice. So you've got the purple, and then look at the pink. The pink set against that black looks phenomenal, doesn't it? Amazing. And again, it's that sort of heavier weight as well in the fabrics, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a good weight quilting cotton, this, so it's brilliant for all sorts of things.
Oh, I love these. Right, we're getting so busy.
You can't have them.
I want them.
I need to do demonstrations.
I love it because your brain starts going, right, so that one and this one, and
remember,
doesn't it?
You don't necessarily have to use these for soft craft. You could absolutely cut elements out of these and use them in your mixed media, or the kind of, was it Pavapol? That kind of stuff.
Yes.
You know, if you want to kind of sculpt them into something, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I mean, literally book covers anything. Beautiful. £14.99. That's a metre 54-inch wide, and you've got so many different colours. Obviously, check the website. If you're not sure, if there's one you love but you can't find it and the website's confusing you, email in and we'll take you through it. studio@hochanda.com. That's the lovely thing about live telly. Okay, next we've got. So again, loads and loads of beautiful options. Is it these one first? Yes. So your wonderful Japanese gilded quilting cottons. So because again with this one, they're all going to match, but I love that you've got that vibrancy of the yellow in there.
Yeah, and these are a fat quarter pick and mix. Now these Fabric Freedom have bought to you before on jelly rolls, so if you have any of the jelly rolls, these will match perfectly with them, so it just gives you another option.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the labels I can't, but it's okay because I know that that one's green. And it's okay, that one's sage, they're kind of handy because I can see the colours. Or I'll put them up back.
Oh, there you go.
And then
now we're talking.
This one's petrol, because they are really handy.
That one's my favourite.
That petrol?
Yeah.
Favourite. Yeah, it's really different as well, isn't it?
That one and the next one.
The next one's grey.
See, I quite like the kind of grey backgrounds on them.
Yeah, classy.
And the navy backgrounds. I think the colours pop a lot more, and the gold pops a lot more with the navy, because kind of navy and yellow are opposite on the colour wheel, so that's why that gold really
beautiful works. Yeah, the stickers are very handy. We're liking that. That's your other navy. And then, so that's your garden navy, and that's your floral navy. The stickers have saved me. You're picking any four. Oh, yeah. So the navy, the grey, that's lush. The petrol, yeah, that is lovely. So that's floral petrol. And that's floral sage. That'll be garden green, floral blue. Actually, it's floral chambray, and then floral coral, floral garden yellow, and then garden red.
Garden refers to the pattern. It's generally smaller flowers on that one. If it's got a garden in front of it, that refers to the pattern. Floral is the bigger, kind of more defined flowers.
Yeah. Yeah, they're stunning. Only $12.99 again for 4 of those. Okay, next, utterly different.
Yes,
from anything we've seen.
Is it's not a quilting fabric. This is more your kind of home decor. I mean, these are absolutely stunning pieces of fabric. But I will say, you just need to do a little bit more preparation with these. So these are a Dupion brocade. So Dupion is the fibres that are running through it, and brocade is the kind of woven pattern that's in there. And you can see on those edges, if you're messing with it, so don't be messing.
No, I'm not going to mess,
Don't be messing.
I've seen it.
It will, it will fray. So what I recommend is cutting a larger seam allowance. So if you're doing it based on quilting patterns, then that would be a 1/4 inch. I would up that to a 1/2 inch or a 5/8. Give yourself room for manoeuvre, and then as soon as you've cut your pieces, just use a zigzag stitch around the edge to lock those in.
Okay.
So what it's worth doing is kind of marking your panel out with the size you want it to be as a finished piece, cutting extra, hemming those edges, and then going by the marks that you've put on there rather than what you've cut, because this is just a slightly different way of working with it, because it is a more it's more liable to fray, this one. So you just need to take a little bit more time in the preparation of it.
Just be careful. I must admit, the bits that are fraying look beautiful as well. Like the thread that's going to come off it is going to look gorgeous. Be sticking that, it'd be a mirror, what you're on about. So your colours, you've got the beautiful blue cherry blossom. Of course, the red cherry blossom.
It looks so different on camera.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Because when in the studio, it kind of looks quite ethereal and quite kind of pale, and there's just a hint of a pattern. Yeah. But then as soon as you change the angle on it,
completely different.
It looks completely different.
And that's it. When you see this, like when you have made it up, you'll get that when you make it up. The colours and the pattern will pop at different times. That one looks really vintage.
It does, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. So that's your blue pink flowers, and then that's your golden pastel. That's really different. These are so different.
Again, they look so different on the screen to what we're seeing.
Yeah, because the gold on that is
on that you mostly see gold from our angle.
Yes.
But then when it's laid in that different direction for the camera, then you can see all of the kind of the sages and the browns coming through as well.
And we've called it black, but that's because you can see the black running through, can't you?
Yeah.
That's really interesting. And the last one, look at the flowers. And again, we are seeing that high silver. I mean, that's when you pick them up, it's so different.
It's the wispy background as well. Look at the little wispy background on it.
That's
You'll have to
wonderful.
look on the telly, you can't see it from where we are. Have to look on the telly, Leonie.
Okay, if you do want these, you're picking any 3 for £10.99. And again, you've seen the size of those pieces. 781 600 is your item number, brand new today, £10.99. Right, pictures and numbers, because we've got so much to show you. Honestly, it's a very, very busy show as well. So on this one, you've got 1 metre times 54 inch Japanese butterfly. Now these are so pretty again. You're choosing either the navy or the stunning cream. £14.99. I adore the Oriental print. It's absolutely timeless. And I think that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Any of these.
These are such good I mean, the navy and the cream butterflies that were on the screen just a second ago, that's a repeat item from Fabric Freedom.
Yeah.
They've bought it to us, I think 3 or 4 times, but every single time it goes like that. There's just never enough of it.
I'm not surprised.
It's a really, really popular one.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on that one, because that one, I reckon, will be one of the first to go.
Yeah. Now, Hayley, completely different.
Yes.
Because this fabric, I mean, that's completely different again.
Yes, it is. And these are absolutely beautiful. Again, as I kind of mentioned with the other brocades that we saw.
I'll start here. I'm
You're
starting
just
the wrong side because
aren't
it's
you?
easier to pick up
Okay.
and not ruin
Just
anything.
gonna mess it up. So a brocade is where the pattern is woven in. So if you can show me, or show the guys at home, the back, you can kind of
Look.
see you're getting the front of the pattern
One side.
and then the reverse of the same pattern, because it's woven into the fabric
That's
itself.
fabulous.
It is
Isn't it?
fabulous. So in theory,
Look at that.
if you preferred the back side of it, you could absolutely use
Yeah.
that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And the more colours you get, the more kind of stripy the back will be, because that's just 2 colours. You've got your red and your gold.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that looks completely normal one side round to the other.
Yes.
But then if you pick one of the ones on the other end, either the pink, the blue, or the black
Okay, cookie.
from the other end,
There we-
that's good. That's better
I'll
than
neaten it up.
usual.
Oh, I'm always, you're mixing me up with the other presenters, because
ones
I
who
mean,
don't
I'm
fold.
always neat and tidy and neat. I know, I'm
I've seen your room.
joking. I
It's
know,
not.
right? Shh. They've seen my room too. I show pictures. Right, okay. Look at this.
So look at the back of this one now. Because everything's woven in, you'll see the back of that one actually looks stripy.
Look, so that's the one side.
Because if you
And
look
then-
down there, you'll see the colours of whatever the decoration is, be that dragons or kind of those paisley swirls or the flowers that are in there. It actually comes in stripes.
That's amazing,
So
isn't it?
it's just really interesting to see kind of how it's made as
Do you
well.
know what? Again, I'm seeing the colours that I'm seeing here. I mean, that blue, that gold. I don't know if it's coming over as well on TV, but it's that is
They are
absolutely
really
beautiful.
bright, kind of powerful colours that are coming through.
And that cerise pink, that is amazing.
It's a really, really bright hot pink.
Absolutely fabulous. Yeah,
So
hot
these are
pink.
at a fantastic price. You're getting a metre of this, remember, for £9.99. So first job, I would say, is the same as the other brocades. Once you've cut your pieces out, secure your edges.
Yes.
Give yourself that little bit extra in terms of a seam allowance, because you might just need it, and get those edges secured straight away. Once you've done that, you can just sew as normal. But what I will say is, especially with those kind of fabrics, those shiny, slippy fabrics, first of all, brand new needle, because you don't want an old, dull needle, because with those really fine fabrics, if your needle's not razor sharp, you'll get little kind of clicks coming in when you sew it. So it's definitely worth putting a brand new needle in. And also, avoid pins. See if you can use either quilting clips or something else to hold your pieces together. Even a little bit of kind of repositionable tape will work better than pins in this, because again, unless your pins are razor sharp, you risk getting kind of clicks in your fabric.
Yeah, so it is really avoiding anything like that, and avoid stickers. Look at that.
You
I've
like the
noticed.
stickers. The stickers are helpful. The
I
stickers
know.
are your friend.
They are my friend. They're my friend. Look at this. Look at the back of this one.
Yeah, so it's exactly the same, you know,
That's
woven on the same loom, it's the same pattern. All they've done is changed out
Beautiful.
that pink thread that we saw in the first one
Yeah.
for a black, and away it goes
I
again.
mean, These are so cool.
They are absolutely stunning. So think about it for the likes of, you know, linings, because it is stunning and it is quite cost effective as well. Because, you know, you're getting a metre for $9.99.
Yeah.
So the little bag that you showed right in the beginning, that has a lining. It's not as fancy as this one. It's more just a dupion, but it's lined with that. And
it almost feels a shame to use them as lining.
I know it does.
It's
but
such a shame.
You know, think about all those jackets that you get that have got, you know, the snazzy linings in and things.
You kind of almost want to be able to see. I love that one. That's amazing. You kind of want to be able to see both sides with whatever you do, don't you?
Yeah, that one's beautiful.
Oh, that's my favourite. That's my favourite.
And that's the wrong way round, but I think it is so good that you'd easily be able to use it like that.
The copper with the gold, that's beautiful. And then, again, check the website for all the different colours. I bet this is going to be nice on the side.
There's absolutely loads on there. And if you are thinking of a larger project, maybe you're thinking of soft furnishing with it. Now, I would say soft furnishing, it's got to be one of those occasional pieces.
Yes.
Because you know, it is a beautiful fabric, but it's not hard wearing like a cotton would be.
Well, you're not going to be stuffing this in washing machine, are you?
You can. I mean, it's made of polyester. You absolutely could stuff it in the washing machine if you wanted to. But you just need to make sure that your seams and things are absolutely watertight. So things like French seams or flat felled seams are a good thing to use with this, because it's going to encase those raw edges in, and there'll be less chance of it fraying.
I love them. Okay, absolutely stunning. Again, you've got choices. So it's a metre fabric. Look at all those choices. Got on the website, because it is difficult to take you through all those. Only $9.99. So that's your Oriental brocade. That's 949192 is your item number. And then we've got sets of 3 on this one. So this is your first option, and again you are going to get, I won't show you the reverse side of each one, but again you are getting the reverse side of each one as well. So you've got the beautiful reds. I mean, that blue in with the red is phenomenal. I mean, that's the thing, innit? The actual colours within it are just superb.
Patterns there. You've got just kind of different colour variations in each of the patterns. So there's kind of 2 different dragons. You could mix that with the other dragons that you know, was the black one and the first one. So you can mix and match these as much as you like. I like that really dark brown one. Not that one, the next one.
The next one, this one.
That one's my favourite.
That is beautiful. Oh man, yeah, that is stunning. It almost looks like gold leaf on there.
Maybe you do want to kind of use it as a piece of outerwear, then just simple things like infinity scarf with it.
Yes, yes.
It's brilliant.
Look at that.
Because that's a polyester, even things like your face masks and things, it'll be beautifully soft for that.
You'd be posh, wouldn't you? Why not all of a sudden, oh, I'd like that one in a face mask. All of them. And because obviously, you could actually wash it. Oh, I love them. Okay.
Yeah, you absolutely can wash them. Just, again, be aware, wider seam allowances, nice sharp needle, avoid your pins.
Excellent. So your colours here were the beautiful reds.
red,
black and silver. Then the beautiful neutral and brown. Your favourite. These
That's
are
my
sets. Favourite.
Yeah.
And then the last one is the black with the red. Only $14.98. Half metre pieces. You're getting 3 of those. Obviously, choice. You've got so much choice. 264660 is your item number. Now check out that website. We got loads of goodies on that website. Do remember your the things that are on there for this hour. Happy hours. Do remember those as well. And of course, do remember the beautiful little butterfly ones. I mean, there's so much fabric. Please have a little look, because there's still tons we haven't seen. Obviously, if things sell out, we'll be able to show you other things, but please just check your baskets out. Don't miss out on anything. And they're sneaking in are your happy hour deals as well. If you've got any questions, email in studio@hochanda.com. But That's your one day special. We better get over to Hayley, aren't we? We're halfway through. Sure, love. Halfway through, sure.
There was a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. And it's so, you need to look at it because it's all beautiful.
You do need to look at it. So what I have is one of 2 new templates that are on the show. One of which is the super circles, which they've used to do the cathedral window one over there. Not really helpful, is it? Let's see if we can put some black fabric behind it. See if that will help. Hey, there we go. So this one's designed with kind of making circles in mind. We'll show you how to do this one tomorrow morning. We're going to concentrate on the wonky window today. But you can see there's circle, kind of quarter circle there and there. And then there's these extra kind of length pieces that come straight out from the side. And that's so if you're using your rotary cutter, you can go right the way off the edge. See? Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. So we'll do that one tomorrow, but the other one that I've got here is the wonky window. Do you need fabric behind this one as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do? Okay.
Please,
let's get rid of that.
I see nothing.
Okay. So the wonky window is a 5-part template, and these have all been done and designed with your seam allowances already included. So all you're doing is cutting the right size that the template is, because when you put them together, when they come to you, they'll have the kind of protective plastic on. They all just need to come off.
Cool.
And then away you go, because this one looks like it doesn't fit together. You're thinking, oh, well, hang on a second.
Hang on,
Hang on a second.
Hang on, if you don't know,
if you take that one out, slide that one up so it matches, and then look at the seam allowance on that one. You see how they match up now, because I've used the 1/4 inch on this side and the 1/4 inch on that side. But when you add it all together, so you've got a 1/4 and a 1/4 and a 1/4 and a 1/4, that's 4 quarters, that's another inch. And that's why it looks wrong.
But it's spot on.
But it is right. So this, you don't have to do any thinking with this. You just literally cut them out.
I like that.
That's it. Your kind of quilting that.
My kind of quilting that, girl.
So, number 2 and number 4. We're going to cut these out of the black fabric, because I want these to be the kind of bars of the window. Okay. So these 3 are going to be out of my feature fabric. So I have a selection here. I think I've got the cream one from the One Day Special, actually.
How fabulous.
I have picked the black one out from the shimmer foils to add into it, because I think it's just a nice contrast. I do like putting black with all of these. Yeah, so
quite striking.
Because all of these are see-through, then you can go ahead and kind of pick out what pattern you want to appear within it, because it's actually got a kind of seam allowance edge marked on it there for you. If I just tilt it up, you'll maybe just see there. Yeah. There's a little kind of seam allowance edge marked for you. So you can pick out a section that you're happy with, that's going to get the most kind of feature bits in, and some sizes might be better for different fabrics. So that's the smaller cranes. This one's got that kind of patchwork flower on, so with that, I can just about get one in there, but I'm going to be kind of tight on either side, so I might decide that that larger one is a better option for that. And then I've got the peacocks as well. So
I like this because you can be really quite specific, can't you?
You can. So if I want, I'll open that up as well. So I need to cut these pieces out and then we can get cracking. So that, I'd probably use this longer, skinnier one for, because I'm getting, full peacocks within there. And yes, I might not be cutting it dead straight, or I might be kind of putting it on an angle, but I'm getting the most amount of pattern that I possibly can in.
Perfect.
So I will go ahead and mark out some of these. I'm just going to use a heat erasable marker, and then I'm going to chop them out, but I've lost my heat erasable marker because I piled everything on top of everything.
Wonky Window, it makes me want to sing.
Well, we had a higgledy-piggledy one the other day. So today we've got a Wonky Window.
It's a bit of a Tina Turner classic. That's...
Is it the Wonky Window?
Yeah. Wonky, I can't remember a tune. So the shimmery, because obviously we've got different colours. Have we got extra shimmery on the website?
You have. Yeah, I think it's down as a pick and mix, actually.
Right, okay. So if you do want the black, we have, in fact, the details are zooming in as we speak. So, because you've got your shimmer, have a little look on there, because you have got a pick and mix. You've got 3, so you've got different colours on there, and hopefully we'll have the black on there as well. Yeah, you've got, you can pick and mix them, but you can also get them as continuous pieces. So if you just put 3 blacks in, you can get 1.5 meters, which is going to be really, really handy for
black's absolutely essential with
yeah.
these, I think. I think it just make it go a lot further by adding that little bit of black in.
Yeah, love that. £22.48. You're picking any three there. 049466 is your item number. Obviously, check out the website, hochanda.com. for all of those. So with this, I mean, dead easy to mark out then, our Hayley.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about seam allowances, you don't have to worry about adding anything. You are just going to get a pen that works, and I thought I checked this before we started. Yeah, with a pen that works, which will make it a lot easier, you're just going to go around these. I think it's running out, this one, bless it. I think maybe. Do
you want us to look at shimmer foils while you crush your pen?
Yes, I might go and get a new pen.
You get a pen, kid.
Okay.
I'll show some shimmer. I'll show a little bit of shimmer. Okay, so these are your shimmer for your pick and mix. So you can see there you've got some beautiful colours. There's loads that will mix and match with these Oriental fabrics. I mean, the purple, you know, because we have got, in fact, bear with, gang, bear with, you know. Nice. Aye.
Oh, they're not so helpful, those ones, though, are they? They haven't put any...
Look, no stickers. It goes
that one's
doesn't it?
Nice with that, isn't it?
Huh? Yeah, doesn't that go?
Are you doing a bit of personal shopping now, are you?
Yeah, we like this game. You know, I love the personal shopping game. Look, there you go. Perfect, absolutely perfect. So you've got all these beautiful colours. I love that green as well. That's nice, and that blue, look at the blue. Yeah. If you do want to have a look on the website for those, you can get them. Pick and mix any three for £22.48 if you'd like to have a little perusal. How's pen issues going on?
Yeah, I have a new pen, so I'm just going to finish cutting out the last couple of panels, and then we'll start putting it together.
Happy days. So is it the Wonky Window that you've used behind you?
No, that's a different one, because there's no kind of sashing between those. That one, it is a pattern in its own right, and I think it is available on the website somewhere. It's the combination, actually. I think you get the pattern for the quilt and you get the pattern for the bag as one set.
Right. So do have a little look for that, because that bag's really pretty.
It's a nice little size as well, that one. You know, you can really kind of get just enough in and then not make it too big and bulky and heavy. Right, so that's that one. And press that out.
As well. Definitely worth having a look for. And that beautiful quilt behind, next to Hayley, comes with that one. 421-880. Okay, Miss Hayley.
Okay, so that's one of them out. And then I'm going to get out a peacock one. Now, obviously, if you want to get the most out of your fabric, then you need to kind of work with how it is already going. And ideally, you want to line it up with the grain of the fabric. So either going this way or this way, not particularly cutting like that, because that's going to cut on the bias, and that's going to be more liable to stretching when you sew it together. So we will pop it. Let's get this guy right in, I think. This guy, I can't make up my mind which one to put in.
You're as bad as me. That's the thing, though, isn't it? When they've got all that pattern. Yeah, that's nice.
And because I've got that little line on there that's just giving me an indication of where my seam allowance is, I can make sure that I get complete wings in there. And I'll just shuffle that so I can get a bit more of this guy coming in at the bottom. Yeah, I like that.
Beautiful.
And now I don't actually have to use a heat erasable marker for this, because I'm going to cut it out, and these seams are going to be hidden within the inside of it.
Super.
But the only reason I had one is just basically in case I slip, and then put a mark on my fabric.
Okay.
So that's the only reason, realistically, I would need one in this situation, because that's going to end up within the seam allowance. So got that one.
Beautiful.
And then I think my third one that I'm going to put in is going to be the one with the cherry blossom on there, because it's got pinks in, it's got reds in, it kind of ties those two quite nicely together. And you don't always have to make it with the same three fabrics. You can make it with all sorts of different ones, and because it's got the black in between, it's just going to help to break that up. And
I think that's what I love about this, the patterns. It's like you said before, though, because it's Oriental, they all seem to, they just work And I love that. I
there's
love that merge
There's
pattern.
always kind of little themes. You'll see the flowers in the background of this one I'm cutting out here. They are that same kind of cherry blossom flower that are in the next one that I'm going to cut, which is here. So you can see, look.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
See there and there?
Yes, of course.
Same flower. So that's why you've got those little elements running through. They're not as a collection. You know, they're not designed as a complete collection. They're not saying all of these are from the same kind of family and they will go together. But they just do. They just go together.
Yeah.
So that's my number 5.
That's
my number 1.
Jean's emailed him. Afternoon. Yes, evening.
I've lost one.
Jean, I have to look at clock. Evening, Jean. So Jean says...
I know what you mean. It all just blurs into one sometimes, doesn't it?
When I come in, it doesn't
When
matter
you're
what
busy.
time of the day I come in. It's morning. So I can be starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll go, morning! And I haven't just got up. I will tell you that now. It isn't because I've literally just rocked up out of bed. That'd be naughty. So Jean says, how do we wash the first lot of fabric? Now, Jean, am I presuming you mean the shiny stuff? Well, how...
It's just a normal...
She says the first lot.
30 degree.
30 degree.
I mean, I would say that for all fabrics. That's obviously all cotton, so you treat it the same way as you would do any of your other quilting cottons. 30 degree wash.
Perfect.
I have tumble dried it. Obviously with the foiling on, I wouldn't recommend tumble drying it on too high a heat.
Yeah, yeah.
But yes, you absolutely can. I mean, when all the fabric's processed and when the print work is fixed to the fabric, it goes through a heat roller, and that's at a huge heat. So the only thing you would recommend is if you are going to use the final piece when you've finished your work and you're going to tumble dry it when you're finished with it, tumble dry the fabrics before you start to use them. So wash them, dry them, the same way as you'd use them if you're going to do the same to your finished piece.
Cool.
So,
excellent. I hope that answers your question, Jean. If we have talked about the wrong fabric, just say, no, not that one, and we'll go through that one as well. No. But you have to email back just like that. No, with lots of balls.
All right.
No.
So I've got my last one here. Because this is a dark fabric and I've got a black pen, this isn't going to happen.
Oh, no.
So
Rookie error, mate.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll be all right. I'm just going to...
You're going to do that.
I'm just going to rip it into a
it.
straight piece because I have got black fabric, black pen.
Oh,
so
gosh.
Chalk would be the perfect option for that.
Or one of those, the thingy cutters, the zip.
Yes, rotary cutters, these are perfect for rotary cutters. And what you'll also find is all of the templates have got a little hole in. So you can just stack them all together and tie a ribbon through the hole at the top there to keep all of the bits together.
Perfect.
So that one's gone. I've got a right mess on the floor now.
Within 10 seconds.
You what?
10 seconds and you've made a right mess, kid.
Skills, what can I say? Oh, I can just about see that. You guys may not see that, but I can. Okay, so that's my number 2. And then I'll use that cut that I'm going to do for the number 2 to create my number 4. And then we can start getting this together. So, that one, and just that little squidge off the end. Okay.
Here we go.
So, that's all of my bits together. And I'm just going to give them a quick press because you can see some of them are kind of turning over and flipping upside down. Now, I think people always worry about pressing foiled fabrics. These are absolutely fine.
Marvellous.
Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to come off these. We always advise doing it from the reverse side, just to protect the foiling and to protect your iron.
Yeah.
But they're absolutely fine. They are rock solid, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Those gorgeous templates that our Hayley is indeed using, they've been really busy. A quarter of the stock has gone, so you have got I love your names, Silly Super Circles, and then a Wonky Window.
Craft yourself. This is what it trips people up every time. Get the first bit in.
It helps if I read it proper, right?
Yeah, read it properly. Do it again.
Craft yourself silly. Super circles. Can we not just have silly circles?
You can have silly circles.
It suits your Wonky Window, does a silly circle.
Wonky
anyway,
windows, silly
I'm calling it.
circles.
It's Hayley, innit? Silly circles. Wonky window. Oh, you and your wonky windows. Your wonky windows need cleaning. And £24.98. They've been really busy of those. A quarter of the stock has gone. Silly circles. And that's 60513.
Are you having an episode? So I'm just starting to sew these together, and you're right over there.
Charlotte, believe me. She thought they were silly circles too.
Oh, I've not threaded the top properly. I might need just.
What's occurring?
I've not threaded the top properly, but that's fine. No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure, Els. I mean, I'm not stressed. I'm having a lovely time. I'm just standing here leaning on some fabric. It's great.
Just leaning on some fabric.
And giggling away about silly circles.
Okay, right, we're fixed. So, the order of the numbers on the template, you've got 1 to 5. So, you're going to attach number 1 to number 2.
Okay.
Number 3 to number 4. And number 4 to number 5.
Super.
See?
I can do that.
Yeah.
Boom.
Not that hard, is it?
Easy peasy. You've made that easy peasy. It might be wonky, but it's easy.
Yeah, I might need this bit.
Oh no, this woman.
I buried it in all the fabric, didn't I?
You are the fabric version of me.
How long have I got?
9 minutes, love.
Oh, I can sew slower than that then. That's fine. So, number 1 to number 2.
Number 1 to
Check.
2, check.
We'll pop that over there. Number 3 to number 4. Check.
Check.
Let's get that lined up. And we'll whiz that through.
Meow. 3 to 4, check.
Number 3 to number 4. Check. Number 4 to number 5. So I'll press these seams out first, but we will do those in a second when we press the two together.
4 to 5.
4 to 5. Check.
Check.
Then we will press
Hannah
these.
thought we were shouting tech.
We'll press
Tech.
those seams out, and then we attach that top bit to that bottom bit, and then you've got your completed wonky window.
Okay.
And we'll build a few more of these up in between the shows, and we'll kind of create a...
Put them all together.
Stick them all together.
Oh my word, that looks so pretty.
Okay, so we just need to press those out, and I would press these flat. I just personally, it's what I prefer, and I think it ends up being a lot easier.
That's beautiful.
Especially if you've got lots of bits joining together.
Yeah.
So the only other thing that you need to complete your wonky windows is in between your wonky windows, you need some wonky window frames.
Wonky window frames.
Wonky window frames.
Fabulous.
So to create the wonky window frames, you just take number 2
Yeah.
and just extend it.
Okay.
Just keep going along and along. 2 and 4 are the same width.
Ah, super.
So you can just keep going along and extending and extending and extending, because what you want is long, thin strips
Wonderful.
to go in between them. So you're effectively just sashing between the blocks.
Sachet away. And that'll give you your fabulous wonky, your wonky window frames. Well, you're ironing. Can I just remind people
Yes,
of
you crack
one
on,
day special?
and I'll get this ready to put it together.
Silly circle. Okay, so don't know why that makes me chuckle so much. Right, your one day special. So Charlotte won't tell me what's in the lead. I have to guess. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say red. Oh, navy. Oh, the cream is in the lead, but oh yeah, I bet nearly everyone's going for them all. Yeah, that's what's occurring. Okay, so cream and gold already at 20%. You've got the beautiful, and the other two are approaching. Yeah, you're nearly going for all of them. So you've got, of course, the beautiful peacock in the cream and gold. You've got that beautiful, beautiful blossom, which is just amazing. That wonderful design with the big floral and then the gorgeous butterfly. You've then got the crane, but you have got that in the 2 different sizes as well. Oh, look at that fabric. And then, of course, you've got that beautiful shimmery fabric that matches perfectly. That's your cream and your gold. The red, and it was, as Hayley said, with the red, those different tones of red, but they work so well together. I mean, that beautiful deep dark red there is divine. Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. I won't spend too long because I know we've only got 6 minutes and we need to get back to our Hayley. But have a look at them. And then, of course, you've got your wonderful shimmery fabrics. I adore how everything works together. See, oh, I think red's my fave. It's so difficult. And then the beautiful navy. And again, remember, you've got that gorgeous gold shimmer through everything. I mean, look at that. The navy is amazing. Are you going navy? It is really pretty. Yeah. There you go. The girls are going navy. I'm going red. But, you know, I also love the navy and the gold. Okay, so the choice is yours. Very difficult, but it's a great price. 38.45. They're all 20% now. It is brand new today. You're saving £14. You're getting half-metre pieces of each one of those, and they are just exquisite. 208276 is your item number. We have got so much more choice. I mean, there's way too much for me to obviously go through again, but please check it all out on the website and obviously watch the rest of the shows. Back to Hayley and a Wonky Window.
Right, I've put it back together, and I've put it back together with a template over the top. So how now you can see that how it works together, and that still makes a square. So there's my 2 and 4 off there, and there are my 3 blocks, and you can see they overlap that kind of black gold shimmer bit by a little bit, and that's your seam allowance. So they'll always come back to that perfect square. And then from that perfect square, you're going to take those blocks and start kind of putting them together to make bigger pieces.
Amazing.
So we can make additional sashing for the windows, and we can do that with that 2-inch one. Now, if you have a rotary cutter, then you can fold your fabric and cut through it, and that will give you longer pieces. If you are not that keen on a rotary cutter, as long as you've got a ripped edge, that will always be dead straight, and especially with the fact that it's always going to put it in front, because then you can probably see it, with the sashing and the bits that you're going to put between these fancy fabrics here, the bits you're going to put between are always going to be plainer.
Yes.
So it doesn't really matter so much, and they're always going to be thinner.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter so much that you kind of have anything too fancy there. You can just literally have, you know, a plain black if you wanted to. Yeah. So with those strips, we can just rip whole strips out.
That saves you so much time.
Yeah, it does.
And if you're doing a lot of sashes, then that's an absolute...
I would possibly even go trim that down a little bit further. Yeah. But when you've ripped it, you really want to measure to that inside edge, not where those little kind of fluffy bits are coming off the edge. You want to measure to where you've got a solid line and base your kind of measurements from there. Okay. But you can see, if I just...
we have had another question. So Evelyn's emailed in. Hi, Evelyn. So she's saying if she wants to use the Wonky Window with a one-day special, but she wants to get some black shimmer as well, how much would you recommend she bought?
Oh, well, that's how long's a piece of string.
It depends, doesn't it?
Comes as, it's 3.5 metres. So I would say probably at least 1 metre, depending. It depends on how big a quilt you're going to make. But obviously you're only doing it in kind of, I would say that's what, about 1.5 inch strip there? Yeah. Yeah, because that's about 1 inch, that's 1.5 inches. 50 centimetres is how many inches?
I don't know, but this is when you're on your own, kid.
I
mean, maths. Charlotte's got a calculator.
Right, okay, Charlotte can have 50 divided by 1.5. No, that's not right. 50 times 2.5 divided by 1.5, please. And
times 2.5 divided by 1.5.
Yes, I don't know. Times 2.5.
83.3.
Oh, no. Times 2.5 divided by...
Evelyn, good luck. Good luck, Evelyn.
Yeah, I'll work it out for the next hour.
Evelyn, come back at 8. By then, we'll have an answer.
The next hour.
I mean, we weren't really helping Hayley, were we? We were just watching you, Hayley. We were watching you.
You were just watching me flounder there, weren't you? I was. You were just watching me flounder. I can work this out.
Yeah, Charlotte.
I can work this out. 4 centimetres. 40.
Still doing it, Evelyn.
No, I've done it.
Oh, she's got it.
12. You'll get 12 strips out of a ½ metre.
Amazing.
So that means that each of these blocks is coming in at about 27 centimetres when it's finished, because it actually just nicely fits on that mat. Wasn't planned, but happy
Boom.
accident.
Boom.
So you're getting 27 centimetres and you're getting 12 strips, which will all be 1 metre and 10 centimetres.
So much does
So
she need.
that's quite a lot. I'd probably still say about 1 metre.
I'll get back to meter, Evelyn.
Yeah, I'd still say about 1 metre. I mean,
She's just spoke another language.
no, that took ½ metre to do all the bits in between the blocks on that one there,
Right.
which is
Okay.
quite a large one.
Yeah.
So I would say ½ metre if you just want it in between. If you want it around the edges as well, I'd probably
Yeah.
go 1 metre.
Excellent. Go meter, Evelyn, because the rest of it you can make a little bag with. Thank you ever so much. We're running out of time. Hayley, thank you. That
Thank
went
you.
ridiculously fast. And half of it we're taking up just doing maths.
No, no.
Um,
Thanks for the help there, by the way.
Glad to be of service. So our Hayley will be back, and not in the next hour, the one after, which is 8 o'clock. Thank you.